All right, people. So I'm just gonna put a video out there and I'm gonna get right into it. Let's stop bashing your own culture. Just because you chose individuals to be with that didn't fulfill your compatibility on a mutual level, that really speaks more about your individual decisions and who you decided to intake as opposed to the entire culture of people. Now, people are going to be like, saying whatever they want, but the reality is there's millions of people in your culture that you'll never meet in your life, that you've never been intimate with. So from a factual perspective, speaking facts, you cannot factually say that your entire group of men or women in your culture is not compatible. It's impossible. You haven't been with all of them, right? I've lived in 3 continents, and I can tell you from experience, living in 3 continents, there is no one culture better than another. There's good and bad in every single culture. I've seen it with my own eyes. There's good and bad with every single culture. So I want to say this. I have no problem with people going outside of their culture and being in love with someone from another culture. Because to me, love is a beautiful thing no matter how it comes. But I do take issue with people who go outside of their culture at the expense of bashing their own culture of all the men or women inside of it. I think that's immature, and it's not even realistic. You know what I mean? It looks like you have a problem with those individuals as opposed to the entire culture, and you're basing an entire culture on individuals, which is not fair. Because the funny thing is, when someone prejudges you based on your culture and it's a negative prejudgment, you get upset and say, hey, don't look at me as this perception because I'm my own individual. But you can't hold yourself to that standard when it comes to finding a compatible mate. You do it on your own. You bash your own culture. So, I want to say to people, if you're going to watch social media and let that be part of your psyche up here, and you simultaneously combine that with your personal experiences and it feels like it's reality, I would challenge you to go find people that are happy and compatible within your culture, or even if they're not, interculturally married together and they're with another culture, that's cool too. But if they are part of your culture, since you're bashing your culture, find some happiness people. And if you don't know any, I could show you 4 or 5 for every one that you name easily, because I hang with happy people. It's easy for me. And my whole point to people is you won't have to bash your culture if you change your mindset, because you'll start to realize happiness starts in here and you're going to attract it, right? And if you hang with people that have a different mindset than you and are living a life that you strive to get, you'll see yourself there.